What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the From Season 1 Rewatch. And if you're here, that means you have looped back. We must do this all over again. Today's episode, we're talking about your boy Victor. And he's preparing for the prelude to episode 7. If y'all know, you're from, you know that's when Jasmine Monster and Smiley get on the scene. So I can't wait for that episodes. But yeah, your boy is preparing for Doomsday with these bodies he's about to put on. Let the bodies hit the floor. But anyway, guys, gonna be talking about that and much more. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. What is going on, y'all? It is I, the hidden hand, responsible for everything going on in Fromland. And unfortunately, I have to re-record this. Those of you who attended the live version of this, thank y'all for sticking with me. It was an abomination. Everything was going wrong. I couldn't remember names. I couldn't. My screen share wasn't working, so I couldn't show y'all my snapshots, my clips. It was just a disaster, and I could not leave it up. So I had to get rid of it. But welcome back. I'm back. And we're going to do this again. And I looked at the cast names this time. I was just having a hard time remembering names because I'm like, it was so long ago that I watched the episode. It was initially supposed to be done like 3 weeks ago. And just creative block, procrastination, work being crazy. I should be like I should be on episode 7 now. But anyway, guys, I guess I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit as far as the From content, right? All right. So, let's talk about some members real quick. We got some 1 months in the building. Kendall and TV Theories. TV Theories, where you at, man? Fellow From creator. So go check her out. But I haven't seen nothing from her in a minute. You know, I call her the professor. But thank y'all for rocking with me. Small army right now. For those of you who are interested, memberships are open. It's in the description box if you don't see the join link. But also, you get your custom emojis. Right now for From, I have the box right now. I'm still working on custom emojis, but if you want to throw some boxes in the comments, go make sure to join the memberships. And also From Awards, I'm planning on doing that in September. If you want to be a part of the selection process, join the mid-tier membership, which is the committee. But go check out those perks. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into things, shall we? So before I get into this, y'all know what to do. You got a boy slap that like button. Now that you have slapped the like button and hopefully subscribed. And also hit that super thanks as well if you want to support your boy. But let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Let's go over MVP. Where you at, MVP? Give me a second, y'all. Reshooting this, of course. I can't believe I'm reshooting it, but I could not let that live stay up. All right, MVP. Of course, I said I have to give it to Victor. Just the ending moment of this episode was just boss. It's man digging up all these graves for the bodies that's about to come. So definitely have to give Victor MVP on this one. And of course, on the opposite end, the box. Who would I put in the box? Let me find her real quick. We got to put Trudy in the box. That kleptomaniac. What's mine is yours. And then I guess since I'm already on here, you got oh girl, I like her face right, like, bitch, I know you didn't just take my shirt or whatever she borrowed from her or whatever. But we had that small part in the Cotton House, and of course she's regretting her decision at this point. But of course Fatima is gonna make her feel a little bit more welcome towards the latter half of the episode here. So let's talk about the one of the main factors of this episode. We get the first look at let me take that off. Victor is not in the box this episode. But anyway, so we get a glimpse of young Victor right here, and he's walking amongst all these bodies and stuff like that. And I just want to bring up the whole Chris went crazy and killed the people in the town. I'm I find it hard. Maybe he had something to do with it, but I don't see him. Uh, let me pull up here with the boy in white. Um, and of course, I do not have it right now. I can't believe myself. But y'all know, with the body scattered around, the rib cages all open and stuff like that. Uh, I, I don't see Chris doing that. The guy that drew the drawings in the book of the symbol or whatever. So yeah, we get a little right after this, we have Victor drawing his picture, and of course he's creeping out Julie, and we get him saying that how you thought something was a dream was actually turned out to be real or something like that. So we can start to get the beginning stages of Victor remembering things, and of course season 2, we found out he has a sister and all that stuff like that. But at this point, we don't know what Victor. What else does Victor know? So we got to see what other memories have been suppressed at this point. So I already talked about Julie and the kleptomaniac, so I'll skip over that. And then we got your girl right here. Okay, act natural. She walks in, and of course Kenny's mom is devastated, and she's to blame. So she's just looking people straight in their face like she didn't do anything, like nothing happened the prior night before. Same thing here with Ethan right here. And just this scene right here, you think about season 2, and how he reacted to her after he basically found out she was back in town and whatnot after she tried to kill him. But yeah, you want some pancakes? But anyway, I'll get to the diner scene in just a minute here. Let's talk about Tabitha here, and of course we get one of the first theories, I guess you could say, of the season. What is this purgatory? Are we being punished? So that's what we get from this scene right here. She asked a question about because we get from this episode that she lost a son, Thomas, of course, and she's just all in her feelings in this episode. It was somewhat annoying, to be honest, but so anyway, after this, let's go to the scene here with Jade and Kenny here. So I'm doing so much better. I was having a hard time remembering names during that live, boy. But anyway, this is going so much smoother. So anyway, Jade and Kenny, they're having their conversation, and Kenny is talking to Jade like he's crazy. He's seeing things, and I'm just like, it's a little frustrating when y'all see everything that's going on in the town. You got the monsters that come out at night, things of that nature. So why are you doubting what Jade thought he saw or whatever with the visions or whatnot with the guy that was trapped under the rock there inside that bunker? So next up, we get the diner scene right here, and of course, Ethan, he hurt Jim's feelings. Jim went into the bathroom crying like a bitch after Ethan brought up his dream and how he thought, Thomas was on a quest or something like that. So yeah, so I hope y'all like my meme. So there I was, me and Thomas. Oh, my bad. But yeah, those pancakes are looking fire, man. I want some of those pancakes. I ain't gonna lie. Then after this, Victor comes on the scene. He hands him the drawing and to see if he, verified that he saw the boy in white or whatnot. And of course, I thought that was funny right here. It's like, you're a grown up. Why is this in crayon? And so, uh, Ethan being the actual adult here more than the actual adult. But yeah, so we get that scene right there, and then of course after Jim is done crying in the bathroom or whatever, um, he tries to rough up Victor a little bit. But oh boy, if only you knew what was in my box. Oh yeah, man, Vic should have put the heat on him. But anyway, so yeah, Jim was kind of being an asshole here, but if you look at the optics, you got this whole grown man, talking to a 6, 7 year old child, or however old Ethan is supposed to be, right? So, it is what it is on that. Let's go back to Kenny and Jade here. And of course, we got that radio. And I was looking at the numbers when it went off. First, it was 16 that popped up and then 00. So I don't know if those numbers really mean anything. They could be a year, the whole years in the tower. So 1600. So it could be something. It could be nothing. But yeah, you might want to go back and like look back at that and look at the numbers. The whole what is 47 thing. That video 10K strong, right? So if y'all haven't checked that out, what is 47? I think what Donna saw in the woods. Do y'all think Donna still saw something in the woods? Those of you who thought, Donna possibly saw some other human behind the woods. I don't know, but I already debunked that if y'all want to check that out. Anyway, so yeah, we got that. Kenny. But basically, Kenny and I think Boyd did this too. That's just what it does. The radio, whole thing like that. And then later on the episode, Boyd with the jukebox. Oh, it just does that. So. But anyway, so this prompts Jade to get the radio, of course, and then that's going to begin his plan to get in contact with somebody, and we all know how that ends up, but that's not that episode. Next up here, we get Ethan and Victor, and they're about to go into the woods to find the boy in white. And of course, this is where we get that damn stick. This is a stick for quest or whatever he said. And after this, we get Boyd, who kind of had a minor role in this episode somewhat. He was boohooing about, having to put Frank in the box. And of course, we saw his corpse at the beginning of this episode. They towed him up. But the thing I question is the box coming back. We saw Boyd rebuilding the box. I'm like, what's the point of rebuilding the box if you're not going to use it again? So maybe in season 3, we might see the box in action again. Who knows? And then let's see. After that, of course, we get the boy in white. Never mind me just being good because I'm in white. Do y'all still think the boy in white is good? I think he's evil. You're not gonna change my mind. But yeah, he's just walking about in the forest. So Tabitha, you could have just found the boy in white in the forest. You would have been walking around chilling. You have to go to that lighthouse. But yeah, so they find him, and then after this, Jim and Tabitha, they find out Ethan is gone. They catch up to them, and then of course, no, the dogs came out, and then that's when Vic let the shot off or whatever, and then Jim act like he was gonna do something to Victor, when he had a whole gun. So I'm trying to figure out what Jim thought he was gonna do, with Victor and the gun. So anyway, then after this, we get the most random scene ever by Boyd, as he's just staring into this mirror and he just screams, "I am somebody." Now he just did this weird scream, and then we got the dinner scene or lunch scene or whatever, with him, Ethan, Jim, Julie. And then that's where we get kill the boy. Excuse me, unalive the boy. You know, I don't say that BS, man. But anyway, kill the boy in white. Y'all see my little edit. So, of course, I think that's what the phrase means. I don't think it was for Ethan. But, of course, we don't know this at this point. But we do, get more of a clear picture in later episodes. She goes into a seizure, and then that's where we get towards the end of the episode right here. My man saying, "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor." And of course, your girl is asking what he's doing, and basically, we get the scene where he walks into town. The boy's white just standing there looking very evil, I might add, as all these bodies are in the street. And then he goes around the little, whatever that little plaything, he was on. And I was just like, the boy in white is just, he's not good. And then we go back to present day, and he just says, "Hey, I'm getting ready for episode 7, So yeah, I can't wait to see that episode. But anyway, guys, this was a better run of your From episode 4 rewatch. Once again, those of you who tuned in live, I'm sorry for that abomination. I was forgetting names. I was foggy headed. My technical difficulties, but everything is back on point. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining in this episode 4 rewatch. Make sure y'all hit that like button, slap that like button, my bad. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.